Yeah, but hey, look, don't go through her stuff. She gets really mad. Oh my God. What is this? It's like a guy never lived in here. You gotta be careful. This girl thing is dangerous. It's spreading all.
I just be so fly, I'm off this earth, I'm on another morning. I just popped a motherfucking perk, I need another zin. I got freaky they at the table, so they let us in it. I ain't beat enough, I need two bitches, tell her bring it from
YouTube, it's your boy Jay Brooks. So today I got asked a question on if I had so many scholarships, then why didn't I not just stay in college, or why didn't I just go to one of those schools that offered me a full ride? I'm about to explain to you guys why I turned down over 20 plus scholarships. First, let me explain a little bit of my background. I went to Arborview High School in Las Vegas. I graduated with like a 4.3 GPA, a little bit over a 4.3, took all honors classes, straight honors student. I took normal classes my freshman year. It was way too easy. I got straight A's, like effortless. So then I decided myself, like, let's make it harder. So I took all honors and I had about all A's and B's, maybe like 1 or 2 B's every once in a while. I applied for a lot of scholarships. I was applying to like all different types of schools. And when I applied, every school that got back to me was like, oh, he's an African, he's black, and he's this smart, all honors classes. So bam, they're just throwing scholarships at me, throwing them at me, doom, doom, left, right, just all types of scholarships. It was a little bit overwhelming at first, but you know, I felt good. And you know, my parents were telling me to take advantage of it since I am black and I am smart. Even though college is the big goal for most people, even me at a point, it's like, yeah, I wanted to go, but in the back of my mind, I knew I wanted to do something better, like something bigger than college. You gotta understand that when you're going to college, all you're doing is training to be a good employee. You're getting a certificate to show that, hey, I'm a knowledgeable employee and I can do this, accept me. And that was always in the back of my head. And in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, do I really want to be an employee? Is this the path I'm setting for myself? Is this what I want to do? Like spend all this money on this piece of paper, all this stress, all this essays, learning about stuff I don't even need to know about just to be an employee at some type of job that I really don't even want to work. So with me thinking about all of that, it was kind of like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to college because I have nothing else to do. Plus I want to enjoy the experience. So while I'm doing that though, I have it in the back of my head, I need to find a way to get out. This is not the path. I need to find a way to get out of this loophole of college and employees, etc. Which is actually why I decided to go to UNR. It's in the same state, which makes tuition and everything cheaper, even though I already had a scholarship. It was just because in the back of my mind, I knew this wasn't going to be long lasting and I was going to find a way to escape this college route. And that's when a golden opportunity just fell in my lap. Forex. Boom. I was on Instagram scrolling. This dude did a $50,000 giveaway. I'm like, 50,000 cash? How is he doing that? Then I messaged him. He hits me back talking about Forex. And I'm like, how do I do this? How do I get started? So he sends me this little app called, what was it? Go Forex, I believe. And he told me to go through that and then hit him back after. So I went through that in like a day, 2 days, going through it back and forth, hit him. Then he put me on something called Price Action. So I went on YouTube and I just started studying. And keep in mind, this is all while I'm in college. This is the first semester over winter. I was in winter semester taking a winter class. So while I was taking that winter class, I wasn't even focusing on the class. I was focusing on Forex. And I was like, this is it. This is my way out. This is my way. I thought I won the lottery. I was like, this is my way out. But with me being overly excited, after about 2 to 3 weeks in, I texted my mom, told her, hey, I'm dropping out of college the first semester. I'm dropping the scholarship. Forget the scholarship. Forget all the scholarships. You know, like, I'm done with school. I found a new path of life that I want to take. All my studying and time will go towards this and not essays and learning A squared equals B squared, you know, just unnecessary stuff. Long story short, we had a disagreement. She wasn't messing with the idea. But I still went with it anyways because your boy was trying to make that bread and I wasn't trying to spend no more money on school. You know, I felt like it was so unnecessary. When I asked my dad, it was a whole different story. He was like, hey, go for it. If you think that's the right path, go for it. Do it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, my dad agrees with it, you know, so at least I have one supporter. So that's all I needed. Bam, I'm out of there. He came, picked me up the next weekend, and I was on my way back to Vegas, man. And the thing is, it was scary because, oh, my pizza delivery's here. My bad for the interruption, but your boy just got his pizza. You know, I'm finna tap into that right after this. But yeah, it was scary because I took a big risk. I honestly wasn't even making money trading yet. I was making like 20, 30 bucks, nothing crazy. But it's just the fact of I knew the potential and I knew how dedicated and disciplined I would be towards that. So that's why I took the big risk of just dropping out, you know, putting my full attention and effort towards trading. And I can confidently say that it was the best decision I ever made in my life. And now even my parents see that. And people have also asked me, like, do I regret leaving college or, you know, missing out on all those scholarships I had? And I say the same thing every time. It was the best decision I ever made in my life. Ever. Like, that was actually honestly the turning point. Once I dropped out of college, my life just started inclining. More money, car, more money, apartment, more money. I'm finna get a business. So it's like, ever since I dropped out of college, life has been treating me good. And it's because I dropped out, man. You know, so it was that big decision that was kind of holding me back. What people don't realize is that college is kind of holding you back from kind of focusing on yourself and your true full potential. When you're in college, you're distracted. You think you're doing the right thing, but it's kind of like a big distraction. You're focusing on this essay, on why Beethoven didn't do this. Then you're focusing on this paper for a science project that has nothing to do with your career path. Then you're focusing on this. Now you want to go to the party, you know, you're in college. You want to go to that party tonight. It's such a big distraction that you're kind of taking away from yourself and your full potential. You never truly realize that potential until you don't have a choice. For me, I didn't have a choice. It was kind of like all or nothing. When you're in college, it's kind of just like, you can do this thing, you have this elective, this major, this minor. You don't know what you want to do, to be honest, until you really don't have an option. So what I'm basically saying is that you don't realize your true potential until you're put in those most uncomfortable situations. And college is really like a comfortable situation. College is a little bit too comfortable. I honestly think it's the easy route. College is definitely the easy route, and that's why most millionaires, most billionaires, most successful people don't go to college or they drop out from college. That's it for the video, guys. I hope that gave you a good understanding on why I still dropped out of college, even though I had over 20 plus scholarships. It didn't affect my decision. I knew where I was heading, and college just didn't get me there. Like, comment, subscribe, more content coming. Stay tuned.
I just be so fly, I'm off this earth, I'm on another planet. I just popped a motherfucking perk, I need another Xanax. I got freaky hoes, they at the telly, so they let us in it. I can't get enough, I need two bitches, tell her bring a friend.